Hi, Matthew here from Simply Spanish Wine, and thanks for joining us for another tasting video. And today we're taking a closer look at Valsotillo Finca Buenavista, which is a modern, elegant red from the denominación de origen Ribera del Duero. So the winery, where's it from? Well, it's made by Bodegas Ismael Arroyo, which is a small family-run vineyard and winery based in a little village called Sotillo de la Ribera, which is just kind of in the middle of the DO, just sort of north, slightly west of Ribera del Duero, and very close to famous Riberan towns like Roa or La Horra. Now, like lots of Spain's winemakers, for many generations, the family Arroyo grew grapes and made wine just for their own consumption. Then, in about 1979, Ismael Arroyo founded the bodega and began bottling and selling wines to the public. And in fact, Bodegas Ismael Arroyo was one of the original 7 wineries which promoted and founded the denominación de origen Ribera del Duero, when it became an official DO back in 1982. Today, Ismael's son, Ramon, continues the family tradition with a focus on top quality wines made from the Tinta del País, or Tempranillo, which is the grape. Of course, it's known, Tempranillo is known locally in Ribera del Duero as Tinta del País. And the grapes are planted in the family's 25 hectares of vineyard. Generally, they're old bush vines. This is a feature of the Arroyo approach. Most of the vines were planted at least 50 years ago, some as long ago as 90 years ago. The vines are all dry farmed, which means there's no mechanical irrigation, and the altitude and exposure of the plots makes for very healthy fruit with no need for any nasty chemical pesticides. Remember, we're very high up, it's a very continental climate. So the wine, the Finca Buenavista wine, this is the 2017 vintage. Now, the Finca Buenavista comes from vines planted over 50 years ago, 820 meters above sea level, in Ribera's famously continental climate. The harvest is manual, and once fermentation is finished, the wine is racked or siphoned off from the fermentation vessel into 225-litre wooden barrique or barrels made of French and American oak. And it spends about 6 months aging at a constant 12 degrees centigrade in those wooden barrels, underground in the winery's magnificent cellar, which dates back to the 16th century. It's an intense cherry red in colour with a violet rim, and it's a wine packed with lots of red fruit and forest floor aromas and a kind of smooth lick of toasted oak that adds some spice and licorice notes. It's got a lovely, rich, tasty palate, plenty of fruit and really good balance. Overall, it's a modern, elegant red from Ribera del Duero at a great price, which makes it ideal for daily drinking on its own, or it also works a treat, paired with traditional Castilian dishes like beef, lamb, or game. Finca Buenavista from Bodegas Ismael Arroyo. Available to buy now on the Simply Spanish Wine website. Thanks for watching and look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers.